Hey, this the host that love to smoke and sometimes choke. Your boy John Jay, the owner of Money Over Everything Clothing, the CEO of Money Over Everything Entertainment, and your all-around hustler and entrepreneur. This your boy John Jay, man, the host that love to smoke and sometimes choke, man. Usually, we have rappers, we have entrepreneurs, we have motivators. Today, we got all those in one. We got a hip-hop legend in the building. We got a pioneer, if you would call it, in this hip-hop rap game, the entertainment industry. We got Phalosmode in the building. What's happening with you, man? We got family in the building, man.
Long time, John Jay. What's up, G?
So, man, you done been on Studio Talk before. Last time, we got a real in-depth interview of you, letting people know you from Los Angeles and all that. We're gonna do that too, but this time we're gonna talk a little more about current events, right, and we're just gonna talk about what's going on in the world.
Let's get to it.
Hey, start off the same. Where you from and who are you?
Phalosmode, Inglewood, California, off the Easy E record, Impact of a Legend. Seasoned vet out of LA. You feel what I'm saying? Just out here promoting my old boy John Jay, you know what I mean? Coming for this interview. Explain some good things going on in hip hop and the state of hip hop and what's going on.
Okay, so we gonna get to all that, Phalosmode, but we gotta really let them know, man. So you coming from California, but you used to be on the East Coast too.
I would be on the East Coast, definitely in NYC. Shout out to my peoples out there in NYC, Long Island, Freeport, Queens, Manhattan.
So with you being from California, but you being in New York, man, what was the difference of being of the culture? Because you was out there in the 90s when Death Row was cracking, when you had the East Coast, West Coast, man. What was that vibe like?
New York, man, is the mecca of hip hop. Okay. Definitely. New York is the mecca of hip hop. And so every time I would go to New York, it would have me sharpened up, like just on my lyrical shit, on my or whatever. So that's what they would have me on, definitely.
Now, what do you see the difference in when you was in the game in the 90s versus now today? 2026, New York, LA, and just the music industry as a whole. How do you see it today from then?
It's totally different. It's totally different. Shout out to all the MCs of today. It's a couple of them I like, the J. Cole's and
Hey man, J. Cole, shout out to you. J. Cole got bars, lyrics, and he really intelligent. He got that intelligent rap.
Right, he got the intelligent rap. And King Kendrick, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Kendrick. I like a couple of them. But in our era, LL Cool J was LL Cool J. You know what I'm saying? Rakim was Rakim. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? Big Daddy Kane was Big Daddy Kane. These people were like gods to us, even though we was in the West Coast and we had, our gangbang type of mentality still and all. These people, we recognize that these people were gods. The KRS-Ones, you know what I'm saying? The Grand Poobahs,
the real lyricists.
The real lyricists, the Sadat X's, you know what I'm saying? All the real hip hop pioneers, you know what I'm saying? That we should show homage to. It's totally different than it is now. It seems like everybody sounds somewhat the same. No individuality. Everybody somewhat sounds the same. That's what's
okay. So you're basically saying you don't like the state of hip hop right now.
No, don't
sugarcoat it. Keep it 100.
Not really. I feel like that we worked too hard in this industry for the youngsters to not do their backgrounds. I got a song.
Or not pay homage to the OGs.
Right.
Like you.
Right.
You're a hip hop legend.
Right. I feel like that even though a lot of people may not have heard of me or may not have seen me, your favorite artist is...
Hey man, talk to them. Who are some of the people you worked with?
I got songs with Corrupt from the Dog Pound. I got songs with Yuck Mouth from the Loonies. Shout out to my homeboy Baby S from Weak and Freak It. Everybody knows
Weak and Freak It.
Shout out to the homegirl Miss Toy that's on You Can Do It, Put Your Back Into It on Ice.
Put your back into it.
Shout out to Toy, you know what I'm saying? So it's some MCs, we come from that cloth, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to some of my favorite groups, Compton's Most Wanted, from Paperboy to Diddy to, do your West Coast history. That's what I feel that the hip hop is missing right now. Motherfuckers is not doing their history, their research on their history and showing homage to the people that did it before them.
That opened the door so they could be able to do it.
Right. That's what I honestly feel. I feel like that hip hop needs a union. We definitely need a union. I think we spoke about this last time, is that hip hop needs a union, just like how basketball has a union and football has a union. After sports, people still they can commentate, they can do a lot of different things. I feel like hip hop is a $1 trillion industry. I feel like that we don't,
not billion, trillion.
$1 trillion industry, and we don't own enough of it. That's what I feel.
Hey man, you're absolutely right, man. We don't own enough of it. But how do we change that? How do we move forward and start getting it where we owning the record labels?
Where there is bad business and bad contracts. We're the only generation of music and genre of music that puts an age bracket on the limit of as far as
your greatness.
You don't see Gladys Knight and the Pips and all the rest.
Man, you see them at 60 years old still getting it.
Gladys Knight
running up the badge, still performing.
Just performed the other day.
Absolutely.
Gladys Knight. So who are we not to still push our craft and keep it going? But I feel like, when it's time to make these deals, it's time to have a more of a level head of ownership and owning things. I feel like that's the reason why Diddy is in the trouble that he was into, because as soon as he starts talking about black excellence and talking about black ownership and black thing, all these things start happening to him.
Hey man, ain't that a coincidence that when Michael Jackson went to own something, he died? That when P. Diddy wanted to own a liquor, he's in jail. That Bill Cosby, when he wanted to own his own,
they offed his son.
So are these coincidences, or are these the higher powers knocking it down, saying we don't want no black owners?
These are the higher powers because of the fact that they know that black ownership is power. Owning anything is power, especially we're the creators of it. We're the creators of all these things, but we're not 100% ownerships. It's black football players. It's 90% black football players, but
no black owners.
No black ownerships. And when they do give you an ownership, they give you a small percentage of ownership to where, this is making you feel like a workhorse, like you're just like an animal, just a workhorse.
Yeah, they keep the carrot right in front of us.
Right. Right. Exactly.
You can never get to it. It's right there.
It's right there. Or the players are making more money than they ever made in their lives, but it's not enough to actually do something to push the cause. It's only enough to house boats, your family, and that's it. Other than that, you will go.
You're staying stagnant.
Right. You will stay running.
Yeah.
On the field like a workhorse. So that's why I say that I feel like ownership is definitely
something that hip hop needs to move forward toward.
The most important, beyond hip hop, even beyond hip hop, any black business. You feel what I'm saying?
Shout out to all black businesses.
Right.
Small businesses, all business. Shout out to y'all.
I don't understand where the fear is coming from, because in the society that we live in, no matter if black people make money or not, it's still going to white people, which is no problem. Just because you may be pro-black doesn't mean that you have to be anti-white. You know what I'm saying? We just want our peace. And I feel like, how could you say black without saying white, and vice versa? It's time to bridge the gaps. It's time for people to get together and get to the money. The administration that's going on right now that we're living in is deplorable. It's something that I feel that humans should not be going through. And I feel like the only way that we can get past this is by everybody getting together and ignoring racism and getting past it and getting to the big picture.
Getting to the big picture, which is the bag.
Right.
As a whole.
As a bag as a whole.
Yes, sir.
The human race, not what race are you, the human race.
So you've done so much in your lifetime, Floss. You've dealt with so many people in the industry. Man, why haven't you came out with a book yet? You know what I'm saying? Really strategizing what you've done.
It's coming. Right now it's coming. I'm gonna get with my good friend Kobe. And
hey, shout out to Kobe Dumas.
We're gonna give him my good friend Kobe, and we're gonna fix that. We're gonna put it out. And this in Atlantafornia is gonna be the first book that I put.
Hold on, what's it gonna be called?
The book is called Atlantafornia.
Okay.
For me leaving from LA in the 90s, going to Atlanta. I moved to Atlanta in 1996. So this book will be the first book to get my feet wet as far as this book. That's going to be a auto book. And then after that, then I'm going to come with the serious the serious things that we need to be focused upon. And not like I say I know it all. I don't know it all. I'm still learning like everybody.
We all are.
We're all learning, but at the same time, what I do know is what I do know, and what I do know is it's a lot of unfair and unjust things going on for people. We're only on this earth for a certain amount of time. Why would you want to spend your time being racist?
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Betterment of the world is what's needed.
So let me ask you, Floss, with all the people you worked with, our last interview, a lot of people kept asking me about who was the guy that got caught with the 52 pounds on the plane. I mean, not taking nothing against what you've done for the culture and for hip hop, but that's what a lot of people kept saying. Man, hey, the guy you was talking about, the Himalayas guy, yeah, he got caught with 52 pounds. Was that real?
It was a real deal Holyfield situation, and at the time, like, I was going through things behind it because my aunt worked for the DOJ at that time. Everybody talking about DOJ now, but my aunt worked for the DOJ back then, and had.
And you got caught 52 pounds on the plane.
I got caught with 53 actually. Actually,
don't forget the one.
Because the fact that if I would have got caught with 50. As the police officer told me, it wouldn't have been a felony. So I'm like, dang, get caught with 50 pounds and not be a felony.
But you had over.
I had 3 pounds over. It was cost me a felony. So yes, and people, when I first got out, you know, I'm a rapper, so the first thing people thought, like, this nigga snitching, he's snitching. I wasn't snitching. Yeah. It was just I had people in higher places that I didn't realize that I had in higher places.
And since you said that, you brought that up, this is the culture now, man. What do you feel about the snitching nowadays? You got the Gucci Man and the Pooh Shiesty, man. You got what do you feel about the word snitch? And does it have a place in hip hop?
First of all,
you got people like 6ix9ine who snitched and still making millions. You got people like Gunna who told on right. You know, the thug. So does snitching have a place in hip hop?
I'm gonna tell you something, and I want everybody to listen to this and listen to it well. Snitching, the definition of a snitch is when you are doing a crime with someone,
yeah,
and then you tell on them when you get caught. Now,
for your freedom, though,
for your own freedom, the free yourself program. My thing is this: if somebody comes to you, and points a pistol at you and try to rob you, you are a citizen. I don't get. But
hold on now. What if you're not a citizen? What if you're a drug dealer in the streets and somebody points a pistol at you and tries to rob you? Now you're not a citizen. You in the street.
Well, that's different. But the fact of it is, when you're making a certain amount of money and you are in a certain tax bracket and you're paying your taxes and you are a functioning citizen,
yeah,
and someone pulls a pistol on you and you haven't done anything to them, you tell on they motherfucking ass and you tell the police, just the nigga went right there, make a left right here, the nigga left right there. I don't care about that, but the fact that if I'm doing a crime with you and we
so is Gucci Man a citizen?
No, Gucci Man is a citizen. Gucci Man did a citizen.
Gucci Man to rob people.
Sure
he done shot people.
Sure have.
He's smoking on Pookie Low.
Sure
bang
have.
bang.
Sure
so
have.
Is he a citizen?
Sure have. If you look at Gucci Man's recent things, Gucci Man has not lived that type of life in quite some time. Gucci Man has not lived that type of life in quite some time, changed his whole outlook on life, got his teeth done, all this type of thing. He is a functionable, tax-paying citizen.
So what happened to when you win it, ain't no getting out? What about the people that he shot 10 years ago? What about them?
Well,
he's a businessman now, but that man's still dealing with his son being dead.
Why, that is absolutely true. But in the mess of dealing with gangster shit, these gangster things happen. And Gucci Man, I was in Atlanta, staying in Atlanta at that time.
You met Gucci?
I met Gucci before, but I'm saying I was living in Atlanta at that time when that shit went on with him and Jeezy.
Yeah.
And they supposedly, allegedly had sent that, and dude got killed. It's a part of the game.
Yeah.
It's a part of that game. But
so ain't he supposed to accept it as being part of the game when Pooh Shiesty put that pistol in his face and said, nigga, sign that contract?
What Fat Joe say? Yesterday's prices is not today's prices. And I feel the same thing. Yesterday's man is not the same day's man. That's what it is to change your outlook and things on life. If you want, how are you going to try to change something and you keep getting the same results? You keep getting the same results because
that's the definition of insanity. You're not doing the same thing over and over, but wanting a different outcome.
Right, but if you're not going to get the same outcome, you're going to not get the outcome that you want. If you're doing the same things, something has to change, and you are the person that needs to change. If you're tired of getting shot at, now you being a victim and somebody seeing you and catching you slipping,
yeah,
That's the world.
Yeah.
That can happen to anybody. It's just the fact that you're on a stage, a platform, a plateau to where people is on that. And I feel like if you're not doing that anymore, if you're not doing that, then you are a citizen. If you're giving and paying your taxes, doing what you're supposed to do, and you living your life and doing what you're supposed to do, then I don't care about that. I don't look at that as snitching. Snitching is when you do a crime with someone and you get caught and you tell on them because your bitch ass got caught.
Hey man, that's why we doing interviews like this, so we can talk about the state of hip hop from somebody who's been in hip hop, who's rubbed shoulders with the big people and the little people.
Signed to Ice-T and all this shit.
Hey, you were signed to Ice-T?
I was signed to Ice-T, the Coroner Records. Ice-T, anybody know Coroner Records? Our record company jackets were like the real coroner. So when we would wear the jackets out, people be looking like who died. Like, you know what I'm saying? Ice-T, shout out to my mentor Ice-T. I love Ice-T. He taught me a lot, showed me a lot. You feel me? I was at his house one time and he was like, Floss, you like this? And it had a remote control, a swimming pool. He had where the ceiling opened up. And I was looking down.
The ceiling opened up?
The ceiling opened up. This is in Hollywood Hills at the house on Sunset Plaza. And when I was looking down, he came up from beside me. He seen I was looking down. He said, "You like that, huh, Floss?" I said, "Yeah, I like that." He said, "I can recall being down there, looking up here, wishing to be up here. Now I'm up here, looking down."
Yeah.
That's the type of shit Ice-T tell you. So shout out to my boy Ice-T. Forever love, you feel what I'm saying? That's family, you know what I mean? So shout out to my boy.
Man, people like Ice-T, people like Eazy-E, man, people like Taz from the Alcoholics,
shout out
people
to
like Noble, rest in peace to the Outlaw, rest in peace to Noble, man. With you being involved with all these people, let me know, what do you want your mark to be left on hip hop? What do you want to be known for in hip hop?
I want to be known in hip hop.
When people think of Phalosmode, Los Angeles.
Solid, funny, cool, genuine. I'm a genuine person. Like, a lot of people don't have soft spots. Sometimes when you look at people of today, you can look at people, you can't even see the youth in them anymore. You can't even see the kid in them anymore. People, if the world is so crunchy and stale, everybody's so fucking crunchy and stale, you can't even see the youth in people's face anymore than when they used to be a kid. You know what I'm saying? So I'm on some shit. People don't have weak spots no more. Everybody's so cold-hearted and black-hearted. Me, my soft spots, kids. Old people, pets, shit like that. Like, I'm a genuine person. Just because we rap, that doesn't mean that we're not regular people and we are compassionate and love people. So I'm a person that's a true to life artist, and people know that the real artists that I've been around, they love me. They know what it is. Everybody not perfect, but like I say, for me to leave this world, and just to be immortalized, just to be on some solid shit, just to be on some straight up 100 6 o'clock shit, straight up 6 o'clock shit. Like, it's solid. That's all it is. And made good music. The nigga made good music. That's all I'm on. I don't want it all. I can't have it all, and I don't want it all. I just want mine.
Hey, that part. What's coming in the future for Floss?
What's coming in the future for Floss is I'm about to turn into a book writer. I'm about to turn it. I'm about to really start fucking with this acting. Like, really, my passion right now is acting and getting on this screen, because I got it. I just need the avenue and the right people to be around me to channel it and push me to the direction that I'm trying to go to. But I got it. I've been had it.
What about the music? That's where you started. The music, where you come from?
Oh, the Fuck You 2 mixtape will explain all these things.
Mixtape. It's coming soon.
Fuck You 2 mixtape. It's just, God bless you bitch ass niggas. That's what I'm on. Like, fuck you niggas. Like, I know a lot.
Where do you get a name like that?
The Fuck You 2 mixtape. I don't know. I was just sitting there and I was just thinking, overlooking one time. I was just overlooking all the bullshit and all the shit that's going on and that I've been through. And I was just like, fuck y'all niggas. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck it. Fuck the Fuck You 2 mixtape.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so it's not going to be just me having a bunch of malice or a bunch of people, but that's the title of the album. And it's going to be a couple songs dedicated to it, but I'm an artist. So I'm have R&B on there. I haven't even had no features on there yet. So so I'm looking for features. I'm gonna be looking for features probably in the next couple of months. But yeah, man, like,
who's hot right now you want to work with? Hey,
Ain't that funny? Ain't that funny? Who I want to work with? I want to work with Kendrick Lamar, and I want to work with.
You hear that, K-Dot?
I want to work with.
You got a pioneer trying to holler at you.
I used to be at Aftermath. I used to be at Aftermath for a whole year with Dre. Shout out to Dr. Dre. I was up there with Mailman and Stu and Butter and all the other producers that used to be up there at Aftermath out there in the Valley. I can't say the studio. And shout out to Krista Glove too. I want to say shout out to Krista Glove. That's up there. Used to be Aftermath. Dre close homeboy.
Yeah.
And Ruben Cruz and Mike Lynn. Mike Lynn, they used to be the A&R up there at Aftermath. Shout out to Mike Lynn and all the rest of the niggas, man.
So, man, what do you feel on the state of hip hop when we involved? And we was just talking about Pooh Shiesty and Gucci Mane. How do you feel? Does the street still have a place in hip hop?
Of course, the streets will always have a place in hip hop. That's our
with Big U and all that and extorting and that's the streets.
Shout out to Big U. That's my motherfucking homeboy. I don't care what nobody say. Shout out to Big U.
Free the load.
Free Big U. Because Big U ain't all bad. He's a gangster. What do you expect from a gangster?
That's why I said, is there still a place for the streets in hip hop?
Of course it is. Hip hop come from the streets. I just feel like right now that we need to smarten up and get off the dumb shit, get off the gang shit, fuck all of the where you from and all that type of shit. Because guess what? JD, you a perfect example of the blue and red made green. You dumb niggas, y'all dumb niggas better get it right and get it tight. Blue and red made green, homeboy. Real talk. If y'all on that shit, y'all niggas might as well go drink a 40 and get off that prehistoric bullshit and let's get together and get to this money for real. Because it's getting later than what you think. You feel what I'm saying? And if hip hop gonna soar how it's supposed to soar, it better be on some ownership shit. Let's start owning some shit. Niggas start going to school. How the fuck you gonna own some shit and you can't read? You better start going and read and going to school and doing the things that your parents told you to do and get some of this bread and get to this paper and do what the fuck we supposed to do, man.
One more question for you, Phalosmode. With you being a pioneer in hip hop, you having albums with Eazy-E, you doing everything you've done. What words of advice could you give to an old artist who's trying to revamp himself and who's trying to bring it out and doesn't feel his craft fits into the new hip hop?
I'm glad you asked me that. Let me tell you something.
Words of advice
to the 35 and older. That's in hip hop. And nigga, if you ain't never came out with nothing, stop. Stop. But if you came out with something and you have been and been a product of this hip hop and came out with something, the best hip hop is the older hip hop.
Yeah.
Because the original people, because they got jobs.
Yeah.
These people got kids. They got shit to lose. They
got a story.
But they got a story. They just want to come to the gym and see the show.
Yeah.
The youngsters, they want to fight and shoot and have all this dumb shit going on at the gym and at the show and all that. I'm telling you, if you 35 and older and you didn't came out with some shit and you still working on your stuff and you tight, keep working on your stuff.
Yeah.
Keep doing your shit.
So your words of encouragement is just keep working, keep grinding, keep
going. Don't let nobody tell you you can't do it. Keep doing that shit. Only you will be able to tell the time when it's time for you to stop or you wasting your time on some shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's
if you tight and you've been doing it and you got it and you know you can compete with of today's musics and all that type of shit, keep doing that shit.
Yeah. Any shout outs you want to give before we get up out of here, Phalosmode?
Shout out to Ice-T. Rest in peace to Eazy-E. Rest in peace to Noble. Rest in peace to Big Sight. Tell me, rest in peace.
Hey man, it's a lot of rest in peace.
Shout out to the real niggas out there. Shout out to the real.
It's hard being a real nigga nowadays. You don't get no credit. You don't get no love.
You don't get no love being real, but at the end of the day,
shout out to y'all.
Shout out to Too Short. Shout out, rest in peace to Laylaw. Rest in peace to Go Mac, Brother Law. Shout out to 187, Brother Law. Rest in peace to Badass.
Hey, rest in peace to all the greats in hip hop that we lost, that's not here. Hope y'all keep guiding us and looking over us.
Oh yeah, hold on. Gotta reveal this too. Not too many people know about Tupac clothes, my Tupac pants. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know about it.
Hey, what about the Chucks though?
Oh yeah.
What about the Chucks though?
Oh yeah, this is my new clothing line right here, Phalosmode clothes. I'm about to drop right here. You know what I'm saying? It's coming soon. I'm not about to play with it. Oh yeah, and I'll stay with it too. Let's talk about that too.
Hey, it's been a pleasure having you on. We got a few more interviews to get to. We're gonna bring you back again, Phalosmode, when that album drop, when that book come out. We're gonna see you back on Studio Talk, man. This is just some more of it, and we out of here. Yee!
All right, what's up?